Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is June 1st, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. Tesla is up $3.59. That's 1.76%, closed at 207.52. Post-market, we seem to be up by 12 cents. So let's look at what this looks like on the chart. Tesla is continuing a very strong. We have our bullish channel, the current bullish channel we are in, and we are basically zigzagging between the two resistance. But now we are going even faster. So we broke outside of our bullish channel, which is a bullish move on May 30th. And we continued yesterday and also today. What is very special today is that we just broke outside of our downward channel that started April 5th, 2022. So that's a milestone in itself. Since April of 2022, the stock has been making lower highs at this specific rate. This is an average rate because when a stock is in a downtrend, it can go down faster, it can stabilize a little bit, it can come back up, and then start all over again. And now we did not know what Tesla was going to do. Was it going to come here on our downward channel and just come back around? This was very possible. But this is not what happened. So we broke outside of our downward channel. So that's an event in itself. So right now we can say that this resistance is now a support for our stock. Yes, it's only one candle. There's always a possibility that the second candle comes back down. It happens sometimes. We have an example right here. We had the break outside and then the stock came back down and continued its way down. This is still possible here. So only one candle is not the end all be all, but at least it's a break. We can enjoy it while it lasts. Now, where do we go from here? We have a little bit of resistance. We have resistance pretty much everywhere, of course, but we have a little resistance right here. And look at this here. This is no accident. So we have stopped at the top of this candle right here, 207.52. This could only be a pause here, but the big test, in my opinion, is going to be 214.30. If we break that, then this is going to be also quite significant because this will mean that we are no longer into this big congestion zone. So we have been into this congestion zone since January of this year. This is a big congestion zone. And so far we are still in it. We could have this break of downward resistance, but because we are still in a congestion zone at the same time, the stock could be doing something like this. And that would not help us too much. We want a stock to get outside of a downward channel. That's one thing. Then get outside of a congestion zone for a stock to really start going above, to really start to go places. The downward channel has been done. Then we are waiting for that congestion zone to be over for the stock to move a lot higher. Let's look at our indicators. So stochastic at 95, MACD is great, RSI is overbought, and DMI is super great. This is great so far. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So here we have Tesla Model Y outsell second place ID4 by 4 times in Norway. As we see here from January to May, Tesla Model Y sold 2,691 Tesla Model Ys, compared to 738 for the second place, which is the ID4. And all of the others, including the Mustang Mach-E, the Audi Q8 e-tron, blah, 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 Tesla Model Ys. So Tesla are selling like crazy. So Tesla appears to be liquidating Model 3 ahead of refresh launch. Tesla has increased discounts on Model 3 inventory vehicle in what appears to be an attempt to liquidate the Model 3 ahead of the refresh launch. Tesla is discounting its Model 3 vehicles in new inventory by $2,400. It really seems clear that Tesla is going to do a refresh on the Model 3. This can further help sales. Let's take a look at Palantir. So Palantir is down $0.17, so that's 1.16%. Close at $14.54. Post-market, we are down by 4 cents. So after breaking 1441, we seem to be really pausing a little bit. Nothing wrong with this. So it's been 3 candles now that we have been above 1441. So this is giving us some staying power. So this is all nice. If it can just stay there a little bit until we start crossing to the support side of the channel, then we can start going a little bit higher. So pausing a little bit is perfectly fine. All of our indicators are really bullish on this. Nvidia. So Nvidia seems to be bouncing a little bit on 374.71. And if we take a look at it on the 1-hour chart, we see this with a little bit more details. With the move that we had on Tuesday and also yesterday, we started to see a downward resistance right here. And today we broke that downward resistance. So that's the first de-risking criteria, a break of a downward resistance. And then we also have a break in congestion zone, a horizontal resistance. We had that break today at 12:30. On the 1-hour chart, it was perfectly valid to get in after that candle at 12:30. The candle that started at 1:30 was a buy signal on the 1-hour chart with a very tight stop loss. This is a play that could be happening. There's no stochastic over 60. This is one criterion that we like to have, but we have 2 out of 3 buy criteria. If you want a chance it, it's still time because we are merely bouncing on 395. It's still time if you want to get in for maybe a little bit of a swing on the 1-hour chart. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX, very surprising today. So we are down 2.29. That's 12% down. We are at 1564. So we have not had such a low VIX since November of 2021. So this is really helping the stock market move up. So this is why we are enjoying the ride that we are enjoying right now. We don't know how long this will last, and nobody knows how long this will last, but let's just surf this. So QQQ is recovering after 2 days of pullback. Dow Jones staying sideways. S&P 500 is also recovering nicely with a great stochastic still. Nasdaq Composite is also recovering nicely with a great stochastic, so we should be moving a little bit higher. Gold going higher a little bit, but still no stochastic, so I'm not believing this new trend yet. The same thing for silver. Yes, this is a nice move in the last 2 days, but we have this big downward resistance right here. So it's really possible that we just do something like this. We don't have stochastic over 60. We should not get too excited. 1 candle does not make a trend. 2 candles don't make a trend either. Bitcoin coming back down on support at 26,517. So really this downward resistance right here was really important. Ripple is coming back a little bit, getting back to 0.49. I think this is decent because this is our bullish channel and we were on the resistance side. So maybe we are going to come back on the support side and maybe start going again. Stochastic is great. So this is entirely possible. US dollars could not break the second downward resistance. It's just caving in right now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.